Hey there, sales champions, and welcome back to Blackwood Academy Sales Tip of the Day. Today, we're going to be diving into something that's probably one of the most critical parts of any sales call. It's the first 30 seconds. So think about it. You only got one more chance to make a first impression, and in sales, the first impression sets the tone. Fumble it, and you might not recover the prospect back. But if you nail it, you're going to keep them engaged, and you might even land the sale that you've been looking for. So the first impression sets the tone for everything. So we're going to be exploring how to open up with confidence, establish rapport instantly, use personalized introduction to grab attention, handle the first resistance without losing any control, and deliver a powerful and concise opener. Plus some bonus tips for staying adaptable during the call. So let's, get into it and look at the first part. And look, this is gonna help you in many ways. So how do you open up with confidence and establish rapport? Well, look, it's no secret. Confidence is contagious. If you sound unsure, your prospect is going to feel unsure about you, your tone, your company, your product. Your tone sets the stage for the trust and engagement. So how do you do it? Smile while you speak. And even if they can't see you, they want to hear that warmth in your tone. Stand up or sit up straight. Posture influences voice projection and energy. Use their name. Hi, John. This is, Bjarne calling from Company X. How are you today? Simple, but it shows you're addressing them personally. It doesn't have to be. I usually go, hey, John, this is Bjarne calling from Company X. Can I steal 2 minutes of your time? Do you have 2 minutes? The whole thing is setting up the time constraint. I'm not going to talk your ear off all day. And what you want to also do is match their energy. If they sound very calm and measured, tone it down. If they're upbeat, bring up the energy. So the confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's just approachable, not being pushy or needy or any of it. And match their tone, mirror them. If they are very, like I say, upbeat, hi, whoa, hey, yeah, how you go up. If they're very, yes, you can have 2 minutes of my time. You don't want to be all fucking energetic and you're gonna lose them right away. So the power of like a personalized introduction, like we talked about, is crucial. A generic opener makes you forgettable, and personalizing it will grab attention and make them feel like you've done some of your homework. So reference to their business or their industry. I noticed you guys just launched this product or you did this. That's awesome. How are things going with that? Highlight or share connection if you know someone. Oh, I just had a meeting with that company or these guys that I know you're working with that makes you seem like you know someone. It's a little social proof, and address the pain point. Many in this industry facing this specific challenge. Does that resonate with you? Doesn't have to be rocket science. Keep it brief. Don't overload them. With too much detail, it can be just too much. So just you want to keep it brief, concise, and to the point. You don't want to lose them straight off the bat by info dumping, as I call it, on them. It's just one of those things that just really grinds my gear when people do that. So the initial resistance, look, it's not every one of them is just going to go and be like, oh, hey, like, love to speak with you. So you got to know how to do it without losing control. So many of the prospects will try to dismiss you immediately, but you got to have the ability to navigate this moment or it can break the call straight off the bat. So how do you do it? Well, look, acknowledge the resistance. Hey, look, I get you're busy. I'll keep this brief. Or, hey, look, if just give me 2 minutes, and if you don't like what I'm hearing, then you can throw your phone out of the window. Little joke or something like that. Or just look, I get that you're busy. Can I call you back in an hour or so? Something like that. Or one guy was going on vacation, so I just made a placeholder. I just asked him, I said, okay, you know what? I don't want to keep you. You're going on vacation. How about I call you back in January? Let me put a placeholder in. If that would be okay with you, so we both remember it. And it happened. So ask for permission. Hey, look, if I can have 2 minutes of your time, I'm sure you'll find some value in it. And if not, you can throw the phone out of the window. Does that sound fair enough? Shows that show respect for their time. So never argue or push back. It just builds wall. You want to stay calm and professional. Just chill out. Now, we're going to be looking also, how do you open up? So look, it's crucial. Like I said, it's the first impression. You want to grab the attention and set the tone for a productive conversation. So how do you do it? Well, look, you can start with something intriguing in the hook. You could do something, for example, look, what if I told you that I can help you onboard new hires 50% faster without adding any extra workload for your, HR team, or something that will intrigue them, something that will get them hooked. I usually will just say, look, can I get 2 minutes of your time? And then I'll go into some of the product value that I know that they like. So that's kind of like a value statement. So I just look, we help, companies and guys like you with this specific problem. Like, is that something that you are handling at your company, or is there someone else that does that? And that is qualifying, but it's also just, I'm interested in knowing about you. And then ask, would you have 10 minutes later this week if they're not, if they're not available now, or if they are interested, you can go, look, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know it called from nowhere. How about we do an informal meeting next week on Tuesday or Wednesday at 1 o'clock? Are you free then? And look, practice these things. Practice, 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 practice. Practice the openers again and again and again until they become second nature. You want to absolutely nail them every time. And when you do them 50, 60, 70 times, you're going to do it. So don't worry about it. Now, how staying adaptable during the calls? Look, no two calls are the same. Your ability to adapt on the fly is going to ensure that you stay in control of the conversations. You got to be flexible. Listen actively. Pay attention to their tone, to their pace, and what they're saying. Adjust your approach accordingly. Have a toolbox of responses, things that you know and have said 1,000 times, 100 times, and practice it. Be prepared for the common objections that you always hear or the questions that don't sound scripted. Stay focused on that and use their response to guide, the conversation rather than stick to a rigid script. Treat them like it's like just a dialogue and not a monologue. Adapt and listen. Silence is gold. Again, go back to that video if you haven't watched it. Silence is gold. Let them speak. Now, I don't know what happened there with the camera. So, so actionable steps to practice and improve. Record and review your calls. That's fine. I don't like it, but some people swear by it. I like this. Role playing with colleagues. Practice the openers and responses to common objections. Test and refine them with them. Experiment with hooks, value statement, and questions that resonate with some of the prospects. So look, we'll keep it short today. Look, mastering the first 30 seconds in the sales call is an art, but it's one that you can practice and perfect with, if you with the right preparation as well. So remember, have it confidence, keep it confident, have a personalization and adaptability as your best, those are your best tools that you're ever going to have. So just be confident, be smile. It's fun. You're in sales. You could be working in a coal mine, or out on the North Sea in the ocean. You're in a cushy office with coffee. You're good. If you make the most of those first few moments, you set the stage for a successful and engaging conversation. So look, if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And if you want to take your sales game to the next level, check out my Udemy course, detailed in channel bio. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and let's make those calls count. Thank you so much. Have a good one.